This is the story of the shadow among the mammoths, a species lost before history began. For thousands of years, paleontologists and archaeologists have pieced together the story of the Pleistocene epoch. They've unearthed the bones of saber-toothed cats, giant sloths, and of course, the iconic mammoths. They've found the flint spearheads and cave paintings of our ancestors, chronicling their struggle for survival, but scattered across different continents. From the icy caves of Siberia to the rock shelters of North America are whispers of something else. Anomalous cave paintings that don't quite fit. Strange, oversized footprints found near mammoth kill sites that match neither human nor any known predator. These aren't your typical Bigfoot stories. These are fragments of evidence that have puzzled scientists for decades. For instance, in a remote part of the Urals, a cave painting depicts human-like figures hunting mammoths, but among them is another figure. It's taller, more slender, with unnaturally long limbs. It isn't depicted as a god or a spirit. It's shown as a fellow hunter, right there in the thick of the action. For years, this was dismissed as artistic license. But then, similar depictions started turning up elsewhere. Let's travel to the Yukon, in Canada. In the 1970s, during the excavation of a mammoth skeleton, researchers found something odd. Alongside the typical stone tools were a series of deep, cylindrical puncture marks on the mammoth's ribs. These holes were too smooth and uniform for a spear, and too narrow for the tusk of another mammoth. Based on the fragmented clues, some researchers have proposed a bold hypothesis: the existence of a third hominid species, a parahuman that coexisted with both Homo sapiens and Neanderthals. This species wasn't our direct ancestor, but a cousin, an evolutionary side branch that specialized in a different kind of survival. But their understanding of anatomy, evident from the precise wounds on mammoth bones, was second to none. They were the perfect hunters, a biological marvel shaped by the harsh realities of the Ice Age. This brings us to a fascinating question. If they were so successful, where did they go? The answer likely lies in the very thing that made them so specialized. When the Ice Age ended around 12,000 years ago, the world changed dramatically. The great ice sheets retreated. Forests replaced the open tundra, and the megafauna they relied on, like the woolly mammoth, began to die out. Our ancestors, the ultimate generalists, adapted. We learned to hunt smaller game, to fish, to forage, and eventually to farm. Our adaptability was our greatest strength. But for a creature built exclusively to hunt mammoths on open plains, this new world was a death sentence. Their prey was gone, and their hunting grounds had vanished, replaced by dense forests where their speed was useless. Their slender bodies were not suited for the new climate. Unable to adapt, they simply faded away. Their population dwindled, leaving behind only the faintest of traces: an odd painting, a mysterious footprint, a strange wound on an ancient bone. They became a ghost species, a whisper in the paleontological record. Their legacy is a humbling reminder. We often see human evolution as a straight line, a triumphant march from ape to modern man. But the reality is a messy, branching tree, filled with dead ends and lost cousins. And with the advent of new technologies like ancient DNA analysis, we are on the verge of uncovering secrets that have been buried for millennia. Who knows? One day, a fragment of bone or a tooth preserved in ice might finally give us the genetic proof of this lost species. Until that day, they remain an enigma, a thrilling puzzle for science to solve.